Hello everybody, this is Boji, your local Bay Area real estate agent and expert. Welcome back to my channel. And today I'm at West San Jose near Santana Row. I am by Winchester and Lawrence Expressway. I'm checking out this new condo community that's developed by Pulte Homes. It's called Central at Plaza. So this is like a community where they just built a bunch of new condos and townhomes. Over on this side, it's all condos, like a one-story living units. And on this side, these are all townhomes. So we're gonna take a look at these new construction homes. I know I haven't done these type of videos for a while, and there's not a whole lot of new construction homes being developed in the Bay Area because we don't have a lot of land. And also a lot of these new homes that are being developed, they're not really necessarily on Zillow or on, they're on their builder's website, but they're not easily searched. So it's always good to do a video just to showcase what are some new developments that are coming in the area. And so now this is the back of these units, these townhomes. So that's what we're going to be touring. We're going to be touring one of these units today. And they're all two-car garage, but as you can see, some are side-by-side, some are tandem. Actually, most of them are tandem, but you do see some side-by-side. And this is kind of like what the street looks like. The total community has about 320 units. Most are already sold, and there are a couple left. And I'm gonna walk you through the community and show you the spec home, and also at the end I'm gonna share with you the price and most importantly the builder incentives. This time they're offering some killer incentives, so you may want to stick around. And so I get it, a lot of you have been watching like YouTube videos online, new construction homes in other part of the country, especially Vegas and Phoenix. Their new communities are huge with single family homes. But here in the Bay Area, especially in the Silicon Valley's core neighborhoods, zip codes, we normally don't have single family homes being built. Very rarely. Most of the new homes that are being built in the core areas are condos and townhomes. So this is actually a pretty good sized community by the Bay Area standard. And we got the park on this side, and they've got some playgrounds, and they've got a basketball court coming up, and the rest are just parks. So so that's about the community itself. So I'm gonna take a look at this particular model. This is Plan 8, so it's you can see the information right here. 3-bedroom to 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 2-car garage. This one is a tandem garage, 2,179 square feet. So let's go take a look at the inside. Okay, coming in. Wow, it's really hot outside, but the inside is nice and chill. So this is going to be the access to the garage. Obviously, I can't get in right now. It's probably the sales office. So let's go upstairs. Upstairs will be the living room and the kitchen. Let's see. Now, these stairs are all made of, covered by carpet. These are all required. And the floors are vinyl luxury vinyl. So this is the first floor. It's the living room, the kitchen. As you can see, I like it. It's pretty nice. They've got a recessed light in the ceiling and a pendant light over the island. This is a good size island. It's like 3 chairs, and the dining room on this side, and the kitchen. These cooking stoves are electric with a vent hood and cabinetries, backsplash, and One thing about the open floor kitchen plan is that it makes the overall space a lot bigger than it actually is. And because of that, if you're cooking some heavy stuff, the smells gets to travel pretty far. So it's always a good idea to install a vent hood like this to get rid of the smell if you're cooking heavy stuff. The downside of having an open floor kitchen plan is you have less cabinetry. So obviously, if you're cooking a lot of stuff, you need more extra storage to store your food. That could be a problem. But open kitchen floor is a trendy thing. So most of the kitchen designs nowadays have a um, like kind of like this one, an L-shaped kitchen with a island. This is a good sized island. You could probably use it as a family dining space or extra cooking space. So that's that. And so on the first floor, there's a bedroom. This is a good sized bedroom and high ceiling too. And a good sized walk-in closet. Now with these new homes, each room has its separate temperature control. So one of the new technologies. So if you ask me, is this a central air? Well, it's kind of a central, but further advanced in a way that each room has its own separate temperature control. So this is the the bathroom. Okay, it's pretty standard. You got a you've got a walk-in shower with a backsplash and the rest. Yeah. So let's take a look at, and then you have a balcony outside. Okay. So this is the second floor. And so this is what the street looks like from this view. Okay. Now let's go upstairs. Okay. Now Pulte Homes typically have a lot of floor plans. In this community, they have built 6 to 7 different floor plans. Of course, some of them are sold out. And today, we're only going to show you plan 8. Maybe I'll do a separate video and showing you the other plans. But this one, yeah. So this is what the view looks like from the top. And Santana Row is right there. For those of you who have been to the area, Santana Row is where all the nightlife, fine dining, shopping, you know, is a go-to place. Valley Fair Mall is one of the largest mall in the area. So in this area, you're very conveniently located. And Highway 280, it's just a few blocks away. And the nearest companies, there's some big companies around the area. We have Apple, NVIDIA, and eBay, and yeah, these are all big companies in the area. So this is a very convenient located spot. And this is the master bedroom. You've got a high ceiling right here, very spacious. And this is the bathroom. Okay, so they've got a his or hers vanity. They've got 2 different sinks, 2 separate mirror. And I like the setup. So this is the kind of like a powder space. And then a walk-in shower. And so it looks like this particular house, let me check the other bathroom. Oh, this is the laundry. Okay, so that's the laundry. Laundry room is on the 2nd floor. And they've got a drip pan down here to prevent from leaking. That's kind of nice. This is the extra folding area. And this would be the other bathroom. Okay, so one bathroom has a tub. So we saw the one downstairs is a walk-in shower, and the master bedroom is a walk-in shower. Those are good if you have elderly people living in here. But if you have babies, a tub like this will definitely be great. So we got one bedroom here I've shown you, and this is another bedroom. So this floor plan has totally 4 bedrooms, 3 upstairs, 1 downstairs, and total square footage is over 2,000 square foot. So so this is what the park looks like from the windows, through the windows on the 3rd floor. Yeah, like I said, Santana Row is just right there. These tall buildings. My favorite Brazilian barbecue is there, Fogo de Chão. So let's just talk about some numbers real quick. Let me turn the cameras around. So there you have it. So the price for this particular unit is Plan 8. So let me see. I've got the. So it's asking for $1.69 million, almost $1.7 million, and that's the final price, everything included. So, and here's some pretty good killer builder incentives. So if you are buying this property using their in-house lender, first they gave you a 3% credit towards the closing costs, or 50K flex credit, minimum. And then also, if you're buying this property as a primary home, then using their in-house lender, they can get you a rate for as low as 4%, 3.99%. That's a lot lower than the going rates outside, which is 6.5%. So let's do a little math right here. So let's say if you're buying this home for $1.69 million, let's just say 1.7. I don't have the calculator with me, but let's say you do 20% down payment at 6.5% rate. Your monthly payment is going to be about $9,000, all inclusive, property tax, insurance, and all that. But if you can get it down to 4%, it's a lot better. Your total monthly payment all in is going to be around $7,500, something like that. Again, these are all ballpark estimate. And if you are working as an engineer in the area, typical salary 150K, then this is more than half of your income going towards your house payment. That's a lot. But if you're working for Apple, Nvidia, one of these big companies, you're typically making about 200K salary. Then it is affordable. And if you have like a 2-income household, both husband and wife are both working, making 150K, then it's very affordable. I mean, I wouldn't say very, very affordable, but you can afford this nicely. And, it's a brand new construction home in the prime location. And that's why, according to the builder, most of these units have already been sold, and there's just a few left. And if you're buying this as a rental property, then there's another apartments across the street called Hanover at Winchester. They're luxury condos. The 3-bedroom apartment, they're asking for about almost $7,000 a month in rent. This one, the 4-bedroom, let's just be conservative, because we're by Santana Row. The rent could probably be about $6,500. Again, this is not gonna help you break even if you're doing a 20% down. You probably need at least a 40 to 50% down payment to have a break-even cash flow. And for a home like at this price, that's literally like $700,000 cash to invest in something like this. And so the question becomes, why would somebody do that? Why would somebody want to invest in the Bay Area's real estate, right? Well, I mean, if you have that kind of money, you could probably invest in stocks and bonds and all these other investments. But with Bay Area real estate, what people are really investing is the future of the Bay Area's economy. So I'm not saying that, because nobody knows exactly what's going to happen down the road, but let's just think about, since the .com in the last 20 years, from 2000 to 2020, including the 2008 crash, and not including the pandemic, Bay Area's real estate, especially in this area, home price growth was about 5% per year on average. And with condos and townhomes, let's say 3% just to be conservative. So that means if the growth rate is the same in the next 20, 30, 50 years, at 3%, it takes about 25 years for the price to double. And so you may want to know, you may want to ask, like, with the price, price is already 1.6, 1.7 million. Are you saying that in 25 years it's going to become 3.4 million? That's insane. Well, I don't know. I mean, nobody can guarantee that. But if you ask me, is it impossible? Um, Here's something to keep in mind. You see, the minimum wage in this area in the last 20 years, in 2005, when I graduated from college, the minimum wage was 6.75 per dollars per hour. And 20 years later, now it's almost $20 per hour everywhere. So, if you think about how the government is spending money, how the government is printing money, it is not impossible to see a minimum wage to be $40, $50 per hour 20 years later in this area. That means, I mean, if that happens, that means you can literally be flipping burgers and making six-figure incomes. That's insane. But if that happens, what do you think the home price is going to be? Again, um, I'm not saying that that's going to happen, but it's just a perspective for you to think about. So people that are investing in the Bay Area, the cash flow is not very good compared to other parts of the country. But what people are really investing is the confidence in the Bay Area's future economy, and and the potential of more price appreciation and thus rent appreciation. A lot of my clients that bought homes 20 years ago, I mean, they didn't have a whole lot of money. The affordability 20 years ago was pretty bad too. Based on the income at that time, it was pretty bad. But those people that made the decision to purchase a home 20 years ago, in spite of such a bad affordability, now when they look back, right, their home prices have gone up by a million or $1.5 million, and a lot of their properties become rentals, and they're bringing in $5,000 a month in rent. Can't complain. So anyways, I mean, this is just a perspective to have. I'm not here to tell you to buy or anything. I'm just sharing the information, and you guys decide. So yeah, if you like to see more homes in this community, or know more informations, or really want to take advantage of the incentives, let me know. Contact me. I'll hook you up with the sales, and you guys can further, get further details. And if you want to know more other new construction homes available in the area, contact me, or I have a link in the description of this video. Just go take a look. There's a more complete list of new homes in the area. And if you have any questions in general about Bay Area real estate, feel free to reach out. We'd love to chat and see what I can do to help. All right, I think that's it for this tour, and I might do another tour for another model, but I'll make this video too long. So that will be it for this one, and then I'll see you in the next video.